I never should have laughed at my grandma's stories. They all seemed so silly to me. A girl who grew up in a Lekki mansion with a pool and 3 cars. My dad made his money in oil, and I never knew anything else. My friends and I, we used to sit by the pool drinking expensive wine, and we'd brag. We'd talk about our parents' new cars, our trips to Dubai, the cost of our handbags. It was a game. We thought it proved we were better. My grandma would shake her head. She'd say, "Pride is a loud drum that calls only one listener." Her favorite warning was about a spirit, an ajugan. She said it wasn't a monster with claws, but something far more clever, an ajugan of wealth. It would find boastful, rich people, and it wouldn't kill them. It would become them. It would build a life so perfect, so enviable, that you would give it everything just to be near it. And then it would take your pride, your joy, and finally, your soul. I thought it was just an old woman's superstition. Then I met Kola. I saw him at a high-end gallery opening in Victoria Island. He was the most handsome man I had ever seen. Tall, sharp suit, a quiet confidence. He wasn't loud like the other guys trying to get attention. He just stood there and people came to him. I was intrigued. My friends didn't know him, which was strange. Our circle was small. I made the first move. I boasted a little, of course. I mentioned my father's name, our house. He just smiled, a calm, knowing smile. He wasn't impressed. He was amused. He told me he was in real estate, not his family's business, his own. He said he started with nothing, just brokering deals for small apartments in Aja. Now he was developing whole apartment blocks in Ikeja. Self-made. I was fascinated. Here was someone who didn't care about my father's name. He saw me. We started dating. He was perfect, charming, respectful, generous. But there were little things, strange things. He only ever wanted to meet at night. He said his business kept him busy during the day. His apartment was beautiful, but it always felt cold, empty, like a showroom. There were no family photos, no old books, no clutter, just perfect, expensive furniture. One night, I was bragging about my dad's latest deal. I was going on and on. Kola went very quiet. He looked at me, and his eyes, for a second, didn't look human. They looked ancient and hungry. He said, "Your father's wealth is loud. My wealth is quiet. It grows in the shadows of buildings I own. It is more real." I laughed it off, but a chill went down my spine. It sounded like something from my grandma's stories. The real terror started slowly. He began to give me gifts, incredible gifts, a diamond necklace, the latest iPhone. But every time I accepted a gift, I felt a little less. My own excitement for my family's money started to fade. The things I used to love felt dull. My boasts felt empty in my mouth. I was becoming hollow. I decided to surprise him one afternoon. I went to his office, a nice building in Ikeja. The receptionist looked confused. "Kola who?" she said. "There's no Kola that works here." I insisted, describing him. She shook her head. "The man you're describing, he sometimes comes at night. He owns the empty unit on the top floor, but no one works there." My blood ran cold. I went to the top floor. The door was unlocked. The office was completely bare. No desk, no chairs, just a single brand new laptop on the floor. And on the screen was a spreadsheet. It listed properties, apartment blocks, but next to each one, instead of a price, was a name. And next to the names, it said things like pride, collected, or joy, acquired. I scrolled down, my hands shaking, and I saw my name. Next to my name, it didn't list a property. It just said soul in progress.